with making my food, so I thought to make a Q&A session for all of these are questions which I've generated from somewhere. Because like I am running out of ideas, but I do have themes. So today I asked ChatGPT that give me some questions which I want to answer, and these questions, whatever I am going to answer, that is according to my perspective and my point of view. But you shall be applying this and asking these questions to yourself as well. Maybe write this in a diary, or maybe write it somewhere, or maybe just have a clarity whenever these questions are asked to you. I'll be answering according to my perspective and my point of view, but these questions are something you can treat this as journaling or something like that. Because what happens is that when you are clear about things, when you literally talk it out or write it out, it will be more clear to your subconscious what instructions you're giving, and it will be easier for you to be in the dream state. Okay, sorry, end state. Okay, so my first question is, so today I took the topic of honeymoon and staying together with my SP. So the questions which I'll be answering right now at this point of time is some honeymoon questions. Where did we go for our honeymoon, and what was our favorite moment there? So you can have your own answers. I'm gonna answer now. Where did we go for our honeymoon? So it's my dream to go to Paris, kiss in front of Eiffel Tower, and have our blissfully married couple honeymoon phase there. So phase is a very big thing. Like, we cannot afford so many days out there, but at least no, I should not say that ways. We can afford anything we want, but basically I would want to stay like a week in Paris or something, or maybe 3-4 days, and I just want to soak up everything of that place with my SP. I want to have so first thing I would like to do is, like, I would I would want to kiss him in front of Eiffel Tower, or ask someone to just, first I'll just normally kiss without any cameras or stuff, and then I'll ask someone that please click a picture of us that we are kissing each other in front of Eiffel Tower. So mostly I would prefer night, because there you would have some, like those I don't know, fairy lights on in that building, or anything. So that's the thing. So that is where I would want to go to the honeymoon with my SP. And what was our favorite moment there? So basically, when I close my eyes and I think of the moments which I will have with him in our honeymoon, it would be like, first thing is that kissing in front of Eiffel Tower, what I have actually dreamt of for so much of time, that dream coming true. Second thing is that our intimate times in our honeymoon. So that would be my favorite moments, and of course our favorite moments. So I want to, like, I want to feel as if like I'm in a dream, and I would just want to be with him, like spend all my time with him, have our favorite foods. Like, there are a lot of things, I think, in Paris which you can enjoy as Parisian food or things like that. So I would want to try those things with him, and I would want to go to every place with him. So this is my first question answered. Okay, second question. What did he whisper to me during our first sunset together as a married couple? Okay, so he whispered to me that you're my best friend and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I'll be with you in every battle. And I say the same things to him, that you're my best friend, you are my everything. I want to protect you from any harm of this world, and I would always be there with you whenever you need me as your better half. Third question. What was the first thing we did when we reached our honeymoon destination? First thing, I would say that we would drop our bags and we would just take some rest. We would talk to each other, and then I think everybody knows what honeymoon is for. Like, it's about spending time with each other, being intimate. So of course the same thing, I cannot go and describe these things to you guys. Okay, so the fourth question is, how did he surprise me on the second day of our honeymoon? Okay, so if it is about surprises, I would want a gift from him. Not from Paris. Like, I know that how much expensive foreign countries are compared to Indian currency, but if he doesn't, like, if he is asking me what I want, and I would like, if I'm about to, if sorry, um if I'm asked to answer this, I would say that um I would say that like a whole day I want with him. There's nothing else I want as a surprise or anything, but the whole day I want to be with him. I think that's the greatest surprise I want to have. Like, materialistic things fades away, but the love, that is eternal. So I don't know. He can give me any surprise, but the greatest surprise is him. So what was so if you are asking about surprise, I can ask him to do one thing which I would love to do, because I am more of a like love kind of person. I'm less like a materialistic kind of person. Not that I would mind if my SP gives me something as a gift in the form of a material. I would love it because it comes from him. But okay, so maybe as a surprise, I want him to, uh, so you know that in Hindu rituals there is a vermilion which is put in someone's forehead. So I would want him to do that to me. Like, even if we are in our honeymoon, I would want that same thing. Like, I would want him to put sindoor in my head. That's what I love. And I would want him to cuddle me in front of the mirror, and I would see him, I would see us, and I would just love that moment, and I would feel that moment, that these were those moments which I used to dream of, and now I'm actually living it, because I believed in it, and I believed in myself, and I believed in our love. So yeah. And anything else which I would love to have as a surprise, I would want to share the same food, maybe have a cake and share it with him. Just like, so he's one of those people who will be taking one milkshake or maybe just an ice cream, and he would give me one more straw, and we would share the same food. So he's such kind of person. So he's very cute. So I would want to share the same cake with him. I would want to cuddle with him in the same shirt or maybe same blanket. I would love to do that with him, and I would want him to, I want him to say that you're mine, you're my wife. Wherever you go, you put sindoor in your head. I don't want you to be without it. Like, not like I'll never not wear it, because I am one of those people. I love to have those kinds of symbols. Like, I'm just like my auntie. So my auntie, she's very much of a romantic person. Like, it's not just my auntie, my mom is also a very romantic person. So they are one of those people who will endorse kissing and stuff like that. But but they come from a bit of traditional nature. So they say that, first get married, and then whatever you want to do with someone, do it. So they're like, but this one thing I would say that yeah. So I just forgot. Yeah. So these are some of the things I already shared, which I want as a surprise. Anything else, if he wants to give, I'm okay for that. Fifth part is, what was our favorite food or drink we discovered together during our trip? So guys, even if I answer these questions according to my perspective, you should be having your own ideas, and you should be writing these things in a diary. Okay. So fifth question, what was our favorite food or drink we discovered together during our trip? So I don't have much of an idea of Parisian drinks or foods, but basically something which we love together, wherein we are able to spend time together, we talk together and stuffs like that. What was it like waking up next to him in a new place, just us, no one else? I would say that it is amazing. I do have a very wild fantasy, and that is to, maybe kiss in front of our hotel window, or just I don't care, like, if anyone else sees. I want to kiss him in front of everyone, and I want to cuddle him, like anything. I don't care what people say. Anyway, Paris is a city of love. That is why I chose this city as Paris is a country of love. So I chose this place because it's like a big symbol of love. So that's a thing I would want to have with him. um, what was it like waking up? Of course it's amazing, because like I remember the first time we slept beside each other, that was purely heavenly and cute and sweet. So of course when I'm able to do that every day in 3D, that's obviously it's amazing, it's beautiful. What did we laugh the hardest about during the honeymoon? uh, I don't know. It depends. So it could be anything. Maybe some stupid joke he made because he loves doing that. So that could be. What was our most romantic moment from the honeymoon that still makes me blush? Maybe our first time, because we never have had our first time in an intimate way. So that will be most special moment for me, or the romantic moment for me, of course, like, because when you make love to someone you love, that's very amazing. Those kind of things can never be you can never get those beautiful things in one night stands or stuff like that. I mean, I have never done that, but I see the generation is totally fucked up with all those kinds of things. So yeah. Okay, so what's our daily morning routine like now that we live together? I act as a wife. I'm his wife, and that's the greatest compliment I can ever have in my life. The greatest title I ever want to have in my life, Mrs. SP. Like, I'm not saying his name here because, like, for privacy reasons. So, yeah. How does he look at me when I'm cooking or just doing simple things at home? He looks at me very adorably, because he gets to spend the rest of his life with me. So, and he always wanted to have me, and now he has me as his wife. So of course he's very lucky, and and I'm also very lucky to have him in my life as my husband. What's our favorite weekend activity as a couple? I would say that going out together, spending time with each other, sitting in front of a beach, or maybe sitting in the, or maybe riding in his bike. So yeah. What's the one thing we always say before going to sleep? I love you. I want this to be there. So what's our inside joke that still makes me giggle like teenagers? I don't know. All of his jokes makes me giggle like teenagers. How does he comfort me when I feel low now that he's always beside me? I think I've always felt this. Like, so whenever I was sad about something or anything like that, so he had that emotional sensitivity to come and say always either the right things, or to just pamper me. Not pamper, I would say, to just love me in the way I deserve to be loved at that point of time. And sometimes he would be intimate with me, which would also heal me, because intimacy acts in two ways. Like, it's emotional, of course, at least for me, and second thing is that it heals things and it deepens your love. So yeah, that's the thing. So to be honest, like, I'll tell it openly. I think I've told my SP as well. I'd love to be intimate with him. Like, I will never say no to him. So what's his favorite way to show me love when we are at home? Nothing. He's just being there, sitting beside me. That's all makes me feel happy. What little habits of his do I secretly find adorable? I think the way he loves me, the way he tries to make things right for us, the way he wants to be a better person for us as a couple. I would say there is nothing wrong with him. It's just that he has certain like, sometimes he will get very impatient, sometimes he will get very angry. So those are just the things that he can improve. That's all. Otherwise, he's a very, 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 very good person. And like, I am also very impatient on certain things, and he teaches me to be calm, to be normal. Like, normal in a way, as in, like, take things in a non-reactive way. So that's what he wants to teach. So those are the things we want to better for each other. And of course we can improve our relationship dynamic in a better way. So I remember that when I was not with my SP in the 3D, I was hearing many podcasts and stuff like that to improve our relationship, and I think I'm ready for us. So that's about it. What plays do we listen to when we are relaxing at home together? So I am one of those people who like English classic songs. So if you guys hear my music channel, I'll be singing very old songs which are very romantic, because at that point of time love was not about one night stand and stuff like that. Love was love. Love was the real love. And so it was not about who you banged at last night, or who who gave you orgasms. No, it was really about love. Physical intimacy is a part of love, but it's not everything. So I think that was the point. um, so I like English classic songs, love songs. So I would like to ball dance with him during our weekends or wherever I want to. Like, it's one of those. And I think we have danced also, like we have ball danced. Like, he was the one who took the initiative, so we did it 2 times, and it was amazing. Really, it was amazing. So how has your bond deepened now that we share a space in life? Of course, it betters with time. It's like wine. The more old it is, the more beautiful it is. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, thank you guys. It was amazing talking about these things. So I would ask you again and again to go through these questions, write your own answers, and then read it out whenever it is possible for you. This will create a ripple effect and a positive effect in your life. Thank you.